Ladies and gentlemen, hello. My name is Kathy Ann Hewitt, the Executive Director of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, or ICAB as we're more commonly known. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the official launch of Accountants Week, which we'll be hosting this year from November 6th to 12th. I'm also happy to be speaking to you today, October 19th, as today is Global Ethics Day, being held under the theme, Ethics Empowered. Inspired by Earth Day and founded by the Carnegie Council in 2014 as part of its centennial activities, Global Ethics Day provides an opportunity for organizations around the world, such as ICAB, to remind people that ethics does matter. Behaving ethically, in other words, doing what is morally right and proper, is fundamental to ICAB's approximately 1,090 members and 800 students pursuing professional accounting qualifications, who are bound by the International Code for Professional Accountants, issued by the International Ethics Standards Board for Accountants, or IASBA. ICAB has been in existence for just under 48 years. ICAB is the regulator and standard setter for accounting and auditing in Barbados, and seeks to be recognized as the trusted and relevant resource in Barbados, serving the accounting profession and the public interest. ICAB is committed to global best practices and to continuously enhancing the accounting profession and the profile of Barbados through effective leadership in key areas including regulation, advocacy, member services, and active engagement in matters of national interest. ICAB is led by an elected 15-member council headed by our president, Darshini Workman. As Executive Director, I am charged with the management of our programs, supported by the Assistant Director and the staff of the Institute. Since 2009, ICAB has been hosting Accountants Week in November as a means of showcasing the accounting profession as an integral part of the support system for every sphere of business in the Barbados economy, profiling how the skills and opinions of those in the accounting profession are even more important as corporate Barbados and government entities chart strategies for future growth, drawing members ever closer, shaping the accounting profession as a viable career option, being involved in public outreach and engagement. In keeping with the many challenges that we continue to face in this uncertain world, we've selected what we believe to be a very timely and appropriate theme for Accountants Week this year: Risk Resolve Recalibrate, expanding the possibilities. Our exciting program of events has been designed to share ideas and stimulate discussion that will help in building a more resilient and sustainable Barbados. Our first event for Accountants Week will be a commencement church service held on Sunday, November 6th at St. Dominic's Church in Christchurch. Then on Monday, November 7th, we will be having our annual Accountants Give Back Day, where members are encouraged to do some sort of give back to the community in a manner of their own choosing. Possible ways include giving a talk to a department at your company, giving a donation to a local charity. We will then be holding a free online public panel discussion on Tuesday, November 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. on the topic, Barbados the Republic, 1 year on. We're currently finalizing the panelists for this event, so more details will be coming to you in the next little while. On Wednesday, November 9th, we will be having our Students' Conference. The objectives of this conference are to provide accounting students who are members of ICAB and members of the UWI Accounting Students Association with an opportunity to hone their technical skills while enhancing their personal growth and development. Topics to be covered will be career planning and financial freedom. The flagship event for Accountants Week will be our annual conference, which takes place virtually over 2 half days, November 10th and 11th. We've also adopted a focus on healthy lifestyles this year, and in keeping with this, we will be having a 5K walk at the end of the week on Saturday, November 12th, from Oistins to Dover and back. As usual, we will also be having charitable outreach for the week. However, this year, instead of one, we will be supporting 2 worthy causes, namely the Heart and Stroke Foundation and one of our national public libraries. I now invite our President, Darshini Workman, to deliver her remarks.
Hi, I'm Darshini Workman, President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, And today it gives me great pleasure to join our Executive Director, Kathy Ann Hewitt, in launching our 2022 Accountants Week under the theme Risk Resolve Recalibrate, Expanding the Possibilities. I'd like to express heartfelt thank you to our sponsors and our strategic partners who join us year after year in bringing you timely, relevant and practical content for doing business. This year, we return via our virtual platform and we commence our flagship week of events starting on Sunday, 6th of November at the Dublin Catholic Church, and we culminate on Saturday, 12th of November with our 5K walk. Why Risk Resolve Recalibrate? The domestic environment is expected to continue to be affected by the global instability of increased global prices. This in turn has threatened short-term growth challenges already associated with the pandemic. Given the island's import dependency, high energy and food prices are expected to continue to impact domestic prices. But a sustained rise in prices over time reduces purchasing power of consumers. Government then has to walk a fine balance to protect the most vulnerable in the society and maintain economic stability. Yes, prioritizing issue would be like playing Russian roulette, but all is not lost. If there is a silver lining, it is that we are not in this all alone. In this regard, we have planned our conference to discuss these big ideas around risk and resolve and how we recalibrate. Join us as we discuss sustainability. What are the next steps for the accounting profession? The Afro-Caribbean trade, governance, food security in Barbados and the Caribbean, the metaverse, green energy, and how we can maximize opportunities. Members, students, strategic partners, and the public at large, come join us as we discuss these big ideas and expand the possibilities. Thank you.
Accountants Week would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. First, our platinum sponsor, then our gold sponsors. Our silver sponsors. Our bronze sponsors. We still have more sponsorship opportunities available, so if you are interested, please email me at kathy-ann.hewitt@icab.bb. I would now like to invite some of our sponsors to say a few words.
Hello and welcome to the 2022 ICAB Accountants Week. On behalf of PwC and the ICAB Council, I welcome you. I am Sherilyn Alexander, and it is my pleasure to invite you to the 2022 ICAB Accountants Week, which will be held on November 6th to 12th under the theme Risk Resolve Recalibrate, Expanding the Possibilities. We see on a daily basis as accountants and the wider corporate body, especially during the last 3 years during the pandemic, there were several risks we face which were either misunderstood or overlooked. The importance or the attention on improving risk management has become increasingly critical today. This conference provides a great opportunity for everyone to share, listen, and express their views under the theme Risk Resolve Recalibrate, Expanding the Possibilities. Thank you, and I hope that you have a great conference and a great appreciation about the many facets of risk that are affecting each and every one of us today. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Richard Kennedy, Chief Operations Officer of the Barbados Public Workers Cooperative Credit Union Limited. We are indeed delighted to join with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados yet again to celebrate this year's Accountants Week. If there is one thing we as a nation have achieved together, it's resilience. As the largest Barbadian-owned financial institution, we see it as our duty to contribute to our country's vitality, not only through our financing and investment solutions, but by upholding our ethos of people helping people, offering resources to uplift and empower Barbadians through financial literacy, scholarships and grants, charitable donations, and support to our community's initiatives. We therefore recognize the importance of continuously improving our offerings while adapting to an ever-changing environment to ensure that our members and Barbadians benefit from quality and meaningful resources to place them on the path to being their best financial selves with a realm of opportunities. This is why this year's theme, Risk, Resolve, Recalibrate, Expanding the Possibilities, aligns so well with our purpose as we continue to solidify our commitment to the economic growth of Barbados by offering financial services to people of all ages and classes. It is indeed our pleasure to partner once more with the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados, and we wish them much success for this year's conference and the future.
Over the last 2 years, we have seen significant changes in the way businesses operate. These challenges have manifested in many areas, including cybersecurity. Accountants are the creators, custodians, and users of a vast amount of data, and as such must be very aware of the cybercriminal tactics and must develop approaches to protect their data. This is critical for accountants. The risk landscape is changing, and as such, the accounting profession must change. We need a new look at risk. Once we have identified these new risks, and as well as emerging risks, we will need to resolve them. This will require the recalibration of our approaches, skills, techniques, and technologies. As accountants, there are many questions we must answer. How do we plan to account for cybercrime costs? What are we doing to enhance our skills and tooling? And are we managing data in compliance with the applicable laws and regulations? No doubt you have been pondering these questions and more. As you continue to evaluate and resolve risk via the recalibration of your toolkit, we wish you a productive and safe Accountants Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, we at EY Caribbean are again pleased to be a gold sponsor of ICAB's 2022 Accountants Week under the theme Risk, Resolve, Recalibrate, Expanding the Possibilities. I am Tracy Marshall.
And I'm Marilyn Husbands.
And we are proud members of our EY Barbados practice. As we return to in-person events, outdoor activities, and consider the life lessons coming out of the pandemic, it is time for us as accounting professionals to recalibrate. We know the times ahead will continue to be challenging, but as we band together as professionals and as a nation, the scars left behind have also created many opportunities for us. Risks surrounding supply chain disruption, rising inflation, and climate change all present major challenges globally and can even be more impactful within the Caribbean given our size and scale. However, as we at EY see it, with each risk, there is an equal opportunity.
That's just it, Tracy. In our global practice and closer to home in EYC Caribbean, we continue to look across the business landscape for new opportunities created by these risks. As we engage our teams and clients on a daily basis, possibilities such as the opportunity to reskill and upskill our people and our citizens in the use of technology, this is the key to our development. The opportunity to educate and report on climate change, which we at EY believe is everyone's business and is indeed a key focus of our practice. Possibilities for businesses to have a global reach through the use of digitalization also presents itself. The possibilities are indeed expanding and endless, and we at EY welcome the conversations that will ensue.
From our EY team, we take this opportunity to wish all of the participants and the Secretariat a very successful 2022 conference.
Hello, my name is Christopher Broom, partner with KPMG Advisory, Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean. In life and business, there's always risk, but over the last few years, this has been truly tested. We are still reeling from the effects of a global pandemic and challenging global and local economic times. However, We as a country and an accounting profession have demonstrated our utmost resolve in ensuring we adapted, repositioned, and are resolute in our solutions. Moreover, many of our businesses have and continue to recalibrate in 2022. Concomitantly, the profession has been called upon to do the same. However, as our clients adjust their business models, we too continue to adjust our business models. How we interact and deliver continues to evolve. However, we must continue to be a trusted profession. At KPMG, we are proud to be part of Accountants Week 2022.
Good morning, this is Nan Pereira of the Student Revolving Loan Fund. The Student Revolving Loan Fund, or the SRLF as we are commonly referred to, is pleased to be a partner of ICAB's Accountant Week 2022 under the theme Risk Resolve Recalibrate, Expanding Possibilities. We at the SRLF have been entrusted with the management of an investment in the academic future of Barbadians and by extension the human resource development of Barbados, depending mainly on the repayment of loans along with income from investments. Our task is to manage the associated risk to ensure that the SRLF remains sustainable. It is our resolve to keep the SRLF revolving so generations to come can benefit. Against this backdrop, we have improved our operational procedures and is in the process of refocusing our organization to be more customer-centric. Loans from the SRLF are available to all Barbadians regardless of age. We have simplified our lending process to allow all Barbadians to gain easy access to our loans. In addition, we have recalibrated our lending and collection strategies by offering new innovative products, such as the Digital Transformation Loan and the Top-Up Loan. We have also increased our loan limit to $125,000 while maintaining a low interest rate. We finance courses of studies locally, regionally, internationally, and online. We at the SRLF recognizes that access to higher educational opportunities can ultimately lead to a better quality of life and a brighter future. The SRLF is in the business of lending, and therefore it must collect what it lends. We therefore encourage all borrowers, sureties, and others to ensure that loans are repaid in a timely manner so we can help other deserving Barbadians. We are self-financing commercial state-owned enterprise, and our mandate dictates a blend of financial services and corporate social responsibility. The SRLF's business operations has the inherent risk of providing loans to students. The inherent risk does not stop at loan lending, however. We have not been insulated from the many global issues that negatively impacted most businesses during the pandemic. Resolution of these risks called for the creative solutions which not only mitigated the fallout but also allowed us to take advantage of the opportunities created by the global environment. This change process forced us to evaluate and implement additional technological solutions which enhanced the operational efficiency and delivery of our services, while at the same time complementing the customer experience with innovative solutions to our application and repayment processes. As we continue to evolve, we welcome the opportunity to benefit from the knowledge shared at this conference, which could further improve our technological delivery and expand our product offerings and investment portfolios. We therefore join in wishing ICAB, the panelists and participants, a productive Accountants Week 2022 to all. Thank you.